Brand new emergency podcast episode here at the Sarah Fraser Show. We have breaking news yesterday out of the sister wives realm. Kody and Robyn have listed their dream home in Flagstaff, Arizona for $1.65 million. Who? What? Are you kidding me? This thing looks out in the sticks, and it's only on 2 acres of land. Did everybody read this? Did you all go to Zillow? Well, I know y'all went to Zillow because in 24 hours, they have had almost 90,000 views on the Kody and Robyn home in Flagstaff, Arizona. That was supposed to be Kody and Robyn's dream house. That was also, by the way, funded by the other sister wives. So I'm sure you all recall, Mary Brown has famously said the second worst decision of her life after marrying Kody was taking her share of the sales money from their homes in Vegas and investing it into Kody and Robyn's dream home here in Flagstaff, Arizona. So the women, Janelle, Mary Christine, all partially paid for this house. I'm live on TikTok too. Can someone on TikTok tell me, Flagstaff, Arizona, is it a place where you would spend $1.6 million on a house? This seems like to me when they list a house in Maine. I mean, I'm from Maine. I love Maine. But this is when they list a house for me in Maine for $1.6 million. Are you kidding? For what? Okay, please. Maine, it takes you 45 minutes to get to any near grocery store or pump gas. I'm paying 1.6 for that? I don't think so. I mean, does it come with hot sex? I mean, who's paying 1.65? Unless, people tell me yes. The housing is super expensive in Flagstaff. Okay, well, I'll eat crow. Flagstaff is super expensive? I didn't realize like Flagstaff, Arizona was, I knew Sedona, Arizona was like a hot place. Okay. Well, $1.65 million is what they have listed this home at. And there's some big things coming out of this yesterday that have been transpiring overnight that we're going to get into, including the theories that Robyn is in fact leaving Kody. And The Sun has breaking news this morning, an article that I read coming out that essentially a source very close to Robyn, and I actually know who this source is, so it is real, says that Robyn is close to leaving him. And I'm going to tell you, apparently Kody has been showing some signs like Robyn's ex-husband, according to this source. So we'll talk about that. The other thing that people are reading into this is the tacky decor of their indoor house and Robyn's purple bedroom. What does a purple bedroom mean? What does the color purple mean? Just in general, anybody on TikTok, anyone raise their hand? But I mean, a lot of people are reading into this. Isn't purple like the sign of a princess? Isn't that the color of like a princess or royalty? A lot of people, royalty. Thank you, K-Stone. So people are looking on Zillow at their home and going, now what in the world? Does Robyn think she's royalty? She's got a purple shag carpet in there. It looks like Prince threw up. I mean, it is unbelievable. And people are thinking, does this woman think she is like Her Royal Highness? What is going on? I mean, it's purple drapes. It's a purple shag rug. It's purple pillows. So I'll tell you some other innuendos that people are picking up on. But definitely a lot of people see this as a sign because Kody and Robyn have not made a statement. We don't know where they are moving. We don't know if they are moving out of state. All of the sister wives have been in flux over the past 2 years. Christine Woolley built her dream house with David Woolley, who's a builder, by the way. McKelty now has moved to North Carolina. Janelle bought a plot of land in the Carolinas as well to be closer to her daughter. Everybody seems to be leaving the West. But where are these two headed? So let's get into this. First of all, if in fact the Browns can sell their Flagstaff, Arizona home for $1.65 million, if they get asking price, which y'all on TikTok are telling me that Flagstaff, Arizona, that's the going price. What? Where am I buying a house these days? I mean, I'm looking at you, Alabama. Can I come there? And I love a good trailer. Can I get a double wide? No offense to Alabama. There's a lot of trailers in Maine, but I mean, I'm ready. I mean, can anyone buy a house for $125,000 anymore? Because I'm ready. I love a double wide redone, honey. And I would, yeah, okay. So where they would make almost $890,000 profit if in fact this house sells for asking price or over. They'd obviously make more than $890,000 if they can get this price. That's unbelievable to me. So, but it's only on 2 acres of land. That's it? For $1.6 million? What are you paying for? Now, the features of this house have come out, of course, in the Zillow description, right? And some of the features of this home include a spa in-suite bathroom in the master bath. Robyn and Kody also, there's a lot of features, a beautiful deck. The deck is unreal. It's like the porch that Robyn described in season 18. She wanted to be on a porch with all her sister wives. Well, they have one in this house. And fans are saying this morning, why did they never shoot on this incredibly gorgeous porch? If you haven't seen the porch, go to Zillow. 90,000 of us have already viewed it. The porch is like, it's this long, gorgeous, deep porch with rocking chairs. They've never filmed one damn scene. When Mary filmed there last season, they kicked her out back near the trampoline. The heart of the home has a huge kitchen equipped with a 6-burner cooktop, a commercial-sized refrigerator, and a walk-in pantry with space for an additional fridge. The real estate listing reads, exterior views of the house show now this is fascinating. Also, a picture has been pulled from Zillow after all y'all went on there, including myself. There was a picture on Zillow yesterday that showed exterior views of the home, including a stuffed to the brim garage and a trampoline in the backyard that was shown during outdoor scenes. That photo has now been removed from Zillow. It's gone. Now, why is that? Did it show them as hoarders? Probably. But I do have to step in here and defend them and say, they probably just stuffed all their shit down there so they could stage the home and take good pictures. I'm not sure if it necessarily means they're hoarders. But that picture has been removed from Zillow. Fans obviously scooped up the picture already. And people are asking where my glasses are from. They're those blue, what are they? The blue glasses for computers. Amazon. Cheap, cheap, cheap on Amazon. So okay, so that would we talked profit. We talked some of the features of the home. We talked that the other women have contributed to paying off this home. And if you recall, now the last check that I saw with any outstanding bills for the Browns, all of them have been paid. Coyote Pass is up to payment for their tax payments. Like, they're not in the rears for anything. But if you do recall, in December of 2021, the couple requested, Kody and Robyn, an urgent home loan of $130K. And then in 2020, they also applied for a $150,000 home equity line of credit. I don't see that as red flags because that's back in the good old days when the interest rates were like 1%, honey. You're getting money for free. So that to me seems smart, and a lot of celebrities did that. But there are some features, there are some details. What does this actually mean for Kody and Robyn? So I teased that a source close to the Sun, or close to Kody and Robyn, spoke to the Sun this morning, which I love them. They're a juicy news outlet. They remind me of the Enquirer back in the day when the National Enquirer would break all the good news. They say that Kody and Robyn have listed this home, which was built in 2007, because they are in fact having marital issues. Kody is angry and continues to be angry and isolating he and Robyn more and more. He's becoming super controlling. A source tells the Sun that Robyn used to be fairly social. She was on the phone all the time and social with friends in the Arizona area, but all that has stopped. People see less and less of Robyn, and this source says that Robyn, this kind of to me was the biggest red flag. They claim that Robyn now is telling friends that Kody is reminding her of her ex-husband, David. Now, David Preston has been sick with cancer, but also David was allegedly very abusive to Robyn. Very abusive relationship. So this source says things are rocky at best between the two of them. I mean, could we see a scenario where Robyn leaves? Could that happen? The source tells the Sun that, yeah, it's possible. Does not, hedge their bets. Doesn't say for sure, but says that, this kind of angry, irritated Kody that we see on television is in fact accurate. The other theory that's going around, and I think you all probably are much wiser to what's going on with Aurora than I am, but another theory, fan theory that's popped up in the past 24 hours is that Kody and Robyn are moving closer to be with their grown children. They have their daughter Aurora, who I had heard she was going to the University of Arizona, and then I had heard is in nursing. So some people are speculating, has Aurora taken a job? They're going to go and move out of state with her, but Kody and Robyn are solid. Mm, that's a good theory. I mean, the other theory is that there's nothing to read into this, that they're just, well, there's actually, okay, yeah. The third theory is there's no theory. They're trying to make money off their home. It's not particularly a great time to sell, but okay. They're thinking about downsizing, and so they want to they just want to move. That's the other theory that's popping up. So there's no theory. And then the last theory is, okay, they were going to move out of state. What was the last? Oh, financial issues. Hello. I should have led with that one. The other theory is that they are having financial issues and they need the money. So could we be seeing a situation where that's happening? All right. Well, there you go. Because they do say the Brown family was seen in Las Vegas spending a ton of money reportedly. If you all recall, that was earlier this year. The Kelty, other family members have said that Kody and Robyn do have money issues, a time where they love to spend money. And, could they see this as a huge payday? Maybe that's the case that's happening. But it does seem that, at least breaking overnight, there's more to this putting the house up for sale than what we see. People are talking about the porch, why we've never seen these beautiful scenes on the deck. People are saying somehow Kody Brown is going to say that having to sell his house is Christine Brown's fault. This is some of the great stuff. The hoarding picture has been removed. How did that happen? Also, people have noticed in the photos, again, you can go to Zillow. Now we're up, I think, over 90,000 people have viewed it, that Robyn's blouses are in the closet, but Kody's clothes are completely gone, as well as Solomon's, their son. Somebody else on Reddit wrote, I look forward to seeing how the sale of their house goes 3 to 6 years from now when TLC airs it on the show. That was my favorite comment of the day, because it is the God's honest, right? They're 2 years behind at least for everything. We're not going to see this till 2028. The house will have changed hands 3 times by the time we see this storyline. So people want to know the address. The address is 9408 West Hash Knife Trail, Flagstaff, Arizona, 86001. If you would like to look up this 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,400 square foot home, 9508 West Hash Knife Trail. I sound like I'm giving directions. Flagstaff, Arizona. $9,200 a month mortgage in your dreams. In your dreams. On 2 acres, the toilets better be gold, honey, for that price. But you guys are all telling me Flagstaff is where it's at. So what do I know? I go into every house because my husband and I are looking to buy a house. I go into every house and I think to myself, this ain't worth a peanut. I mean, these places are dumps. They want 1.3 million in your dreams. You ought to pay me for taking the tour here today. That's what you ought to do. What else are people saying? The porch is the best feature. I've said that like 18 times. Oh, the artwork. So there's a lot of debate because the artwork remains up in the pictures on Zillow. And this has been the theory for a long time, that Kody and Robyn have been hiding their money in this artwork from the Russian artist Vladimir Kush. I think that's a big speculation. To me, I think they look like prints, meaning copies of Vladimir Kush's artwork. And he's kind of this surreal artist, like Salvador Dali, where the elephant's eye is like leaking into a table or something weird. It ain't my taste. But then the other thing people are noticing is there's these couples photos where not photos, but paintings where the couples are sitting on one another and they're gazing into each other's eyes. And people are saying that Kody and Robyn had that commissioned of themselves. And also people are talking about how much crap is on the walls. Their walls are covered head to toe with artwork. They like art. They like art and they got a lot of it, apparently, as you will see. So that is what has happened. There is all the updates. This is the big story that is coming out of the Sister Wives franchise. We are 2 weeks away from season 19 dropping. Interesting time for them to post their home for sale. Are they feeling like a fan could purchase the house? Oh my God, please. If you are a fan and you listen to my podcast and you're a Sister Wives fan and you buy their house, can I please come and podcast live? Ah, I'd like to be the first podcaster to podcast live from Kody and Robyn's house. And I mean, this is really the other thing that's interesting about this is Kody and Robyn legendarily will not let TLC film in the house. So for the first time, we're seeing the home as fans for years. They've not let people in there. Part of it was COVID. They didn't want people in. And then real quick as I wrap up this podcast, so obviously thank you for listening to the Sarah Fraser Show. You can subscribe. I drop episodes daily. I'm known for my Sister Wives commentary. Mary Brown from Sister Wives was just on my show. I'm actually going to re-air that interview in its entirety September 15th, the exact day, September 16th, the day after the season opener. But it's up right now. You can just search Sarah Fraser, Mary Brown. It's a 3-part series. And every Wednesday on my podcast, I'm known for doing a TLC Talk episode, which trends in the top Apple TV and film shows. And it's all about Sister Wives gossip, TLC, and more. So if you want more, there's more. But real quick, the other thing is Mary Brown has closed her doors indefinitely to Lizzie's Heritage Inn. That dropped yesterday as well. She'd opened it in 2017. You know, it had been in her family for, I believe, since it originally opened, 154 years. The building, the home is 154 years old. And she said, look, it's in need of TLC. It needs a whole makeover. But will it reopen? That's another interesting one for me. Will it reopen? I kind of think that Mary's got some other big business things in the works, and I'm not sure. A big renovation on a 154-year-old home. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it needs some TLC. She posted some pictures too of it. Looks cute and cozy inside, but I'm sure it needs a lot of work. So she's going to be doing that. All right, let's read some comments and then we'll wrap up here. So people are saying of Kody and Robyn's house, some of you all on my TikTok actually say the property is beautiful, but the house is hideous. I got to agree. For 1.65 million, I want a very modern, I want the doors in the back to be all glass leading out to the pool. People are saying, hopefully, Sarah, you can do the podcast in Kody and Robyn's bedroom where all the magic happened. Can you imagine? I would do a fan giveaway where one fan could come with me and be a producer for the day. People are saying they need to get at least into 2024 with Sister Wives. They are so freaking far behind. Well, we're going to find out. TLC teased that we are going to see current day stuff in season 19. I don't know, though. I think it's going to be very overhyped, and I think we're going to be 2 years behind, but that's just what I'm saying. Coyote Pass for sale today. Is that true? Ooh. Ooh, is Coyote Pass for sale today? That is a rumor that is out there. Let's look. Coyote Pass for sale. Now, that's very interesting because when Mary Brown was on my show, she said she could not speak about Coyote Pass. I don't see anything yet. If you see a story where why Kody, oh no, that's an old story. Why Coyote Pass may have been sold. No, Mary, when she was on my show, indicated they still owned it. Now, I don't see any story coming out this morning that it's for sale as well. But if you guys see it, you let me know because we'll be on it. Couldn't we look it up on Zillow, Coyote Pass? Don't you need an address, don't you, for Coyote Pass? I'm sure you guys know the address. It's out there, but I don't know the address. Somebody look and see. If it is up there. I hope, let's see, you're okay. Thank you so much. All right, Coyote Pass is for sale too. Somebody is saying, okay, Julia says Coyote Pass is for sale too. Hold on, I've got it. I've got to stay on this TikTok live for 1 minute to find out if in fact this is true. Is somebody looking up right now? Does someone know the address to Coyote Pass? Could someone see if in fact it's someone says no. Vaughn says no, it's not true. Okay, Vaughn. I agree with you, Vaughn. I don't see it anywhere. I think by now, because like I said, the Sun's had this breaking story speaking to it's a family member, by the way, who speaks to the Sun. People want to know why McKelty hasn't spoken out yet on it. It's not for sale. Nicole is confirming Coyote Pass not for sale. Thank you for confirming that. And I would imagine McKelty and Tony usually drop their Patreons on Tuesdays, I think. So I would say they're going to have a lot to say. I mean, join their Patreon. Join their Patreon. See if what McKelty will say this week about it. So far, I've not heard any other family members comment, but we'll see. And again, it could be nothing. Maybe they're just trying to make a huge profit on their home. And you all say Flagstaff is where it's at. So I bet they will make a hefty profit. Maybe they're just ready to move on to a new dream house. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening to TSFS, this breaking news podcast today. I have podcast shows the rest of the week that you can absolutely check out. Tomorrow with Rachel Yucatel from Misunderstood podcast. We were reviewing the Kamala Harris Tim Walz interview with CNN. We're talking about the Mike Lynch yacht that sunk in Italy, now a criminal investigation, and the conspiracy theories that are coming out about that. Ben Affleck reportedly dating a Kennedy, and did he cheat on J-Lo? That to get to, and then also on Sunday, David Yontef, Behind the Velvet Rope, the very famous David Yontef, comes on with all the biggest gossip from the Bravo space. All right, bye everybody.